Hello and welcome to the grammar lesson on present simple. Let's first start with the use and function. Well, the present simple is used to talk about the repetition or frequency of the actions and situations, or to show a situation is permanent. Well, actually by this we mean that we don't use present simple to say, for example, the action happened so-called day, so-called time. No, it just shows the repetition or frequency of the action. Well, and that is why we most of the times use frequency adverbs with the present simple, and remember they usually go before the main verb. And so we can conclude that based on what we said before, these three groups are the main, usage of present simple: habits and routines, ideas and opinions, and permanent facts. Well, which we are going to have some examples of them. Well, in positive form of present simple, or as we say, affirmative sentences, the simple present sentence, the verb structure is only the basic form of the verb with no auxiliary. For example, I go to school every day. He goes to school every day. Remember, there is a third person S when the subject is he, she, or it, like this sentence, he goes to school every day. In negative and question forms of present simple, the verb structure is the basic form of the verb with an auxiliary verb that we, bring in the sentence. Do and does for question forms, don't and doesn't for negative form. And in any case, when you are making a negative or a question form of present simple, the third person S will be removed. Like, I don't go to school every day. Well, this is a negative sentence. Well, while the affirmative sentence was, I go to school. A don't goes before the main verb as the auxiliary. Or he doesn't go. Well, as you see, the third person S is removed and he doesn't go to school is the final negative sentence. And the question form, do you go to school every day? Does she go to school every day? And as you see, the do or does is used for question form. And finally, we should know that there are two types of question forms. WH question forms and yes-no question forms. In yes-no questions, we just use do or does in the beginning of the sentence. Then there is the subject and the main verb. Do you go to school every day? Does she go to school every day? And as a WH question, which will require information in the answer, likewise the previous ones which require just a yes or no, here the structure is the same, like this one. Do you go to school every day? As you see, do you go? Well, the answer is removed and the question word goes in the beginning of the question, even before the auxiliary. Where do you go to school? Where does she go to school? And finally, there is just one exception. If in a WH question, in simple present, you are asking the subject of the verb, there is no auxiliary like do or does, and just the question word who goes in the beginning of the sentence as who goes to school every day. Well, I will suggest to go back to the questions and review the points on the questions. Good luck and goodbye.